Hello, friends and supporters of Height and Depth. My name is Neil Height, and in addition to the many other hats that I wear here at Height and Depth, I occasionally work as a contractor depending on the specific needs of each client's project. This week, I want to give a shout out to Lisa Dre of Evergreen, Colorado. She is one of our first and most faithful clients, and she owns a psychiatry practice where she treats adults with addictions and OCD. You can learn more about that at the link. I will put it right here. And she also owns a hobby ranch. So last fall, as I was working on getting this business launched, I put an ad online looking to make supplemental income doing odd jobs, and Lisa found me because she had taken on extra clients during COVID, and she was looking for somebody to help her keep up with all the chores to do around the property. So as I got to know Lisa and built up some rapport with her, fixing things around the ranch and shoveling many dumpsters of horse poop, I had no idea how much horses poop before I worked for her. She shared with me her dream of one day providing equine therapy as a treatment option for some of her clients. And so over the coming months, we started talking about, what would that look like for it to become a reality, and then began to take small steps towards converting her property so that it would be ready to do that. This video shows the guest bathroom that we renovated for her, and I'll show you the process of how we went about restoring a grazing pasture for the horses. So a few quick notes about the bathroom. We only did the painting and the mounting for the project. We did it all in under a day. And then we also provided color consulting, which is one of my favorite things to do, because there's a bit of a science to it, there's an emotion to it. It's just a lot of fun for me. And finally, please excuse the poor picture quality in this video. This video was originally a message that I sent to my wife over Marco Polo, and I have since learned how poor of video quality Marco Polo has. But anyway, I figured I might as well share it with you, as you may be interested. And without further ado, here is the guest bathroom at Lisa's ranch. So there's the new color. I think it looks really good with that white trim, really clean. It's kind of a rustic color too. So we also added a few things. This ladder, which and painted that hook, but the ladder was supposed to be have hand towels on it, but we got something else for that trick. Got this fun little toilet paper holder. It's just some pipes and a piece of wood, so that's new. And then we got a horse bridle as the hand towel holder. So I don't know where Lisa found this, but it's pretty cool, I think. Pretty unique. This bathroom before was a really pale slate gray color, like almost white. And she just said that it felt anemic. And I think that this does the trick. This resolves it, and added a few little rustic touches there. What are your thoughts? So here's the project today. I have a client that wants their pasture where they keep their horses reseeded. So here's what it looks like now. And essentially this is what we want to get it to, or looking better than that. So you can see I've started tilling, just scarifying the surface. And I'll keep you in the loop as the project progresses. Alright, so in my last little video I mentioned that we're going to scarify the soil, so I'd like to show you what that means here. So we have our electric tiller, and that's hooked up to a generator, which is in that horse trailer. And essentially we want to get 1/2 inch to 1 inch deep here in the soil. And the reason why is because we want the seed to be able to go into the ground, but we don't want it to be too deep so that it can still find light and water. So we're going straight over this with the tiller, and the idea is that we want to be able to with this existing grass, we want to be able to thatch it a little bit, but we don't want to pull up the roots. Like, I'll tug on this and you can see I didn't pull up the roots, right? The roots are still in there, and so that way that grass will come back. All right, so looks like I have a mustache. It's all mud. We got the pasture tilled, and the sun is about to set, but we're gonna be seeding in the morning. Just right back at it bright and early. All right, so I'm back at the horse property today. We're ready to seed. You can see that since we tilled yesterday, this dirt is pretty soft and fine. And the idea is that it's soft enough that the seeds will stay put in it. But we've got our seed. We're doing a mixture of cool season and warm season grasses, and what that means is that not only will they bloom or become green in the spring and the fall, but also in the summer. And yeah, we're gonna spread them at about 2.3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. Alright, so now we've got our first pass through. You can kind of see the lines going that direction. Now we're going to go perpendicular. And the reason for that is so that the seed does not grow up in rows, it grows more evenly. Alright, so we got the grass all seeded. And now we are watering. So the idea here is that we want the seeds to be able to stick to the soil, and that way they are able to build roots instead of being blown away by the wind. But we don't want to create mud. Man, I could just watch this for hours. It's just relaxing. And there you have it. There's a seeding project. So last fall, as I was working on getting this business off its feet, I put an ad on its feet. Do you want to see the face of a horse in longing? A horse that looks very sad. Poor guy. All those deer are eating the grass that he just wants. Apparently the grass is greener on the other side. What do you think, Blue? Are you sad? Apparently he figured out the best way to remove the temptation is to face the other direction. Poor guy.